Previously on Australia's Next Top Model...
Sam, pull back on the pole dancing a bit.
Having been compared to a pole dancer, Sam proves she's got what it takes. Gemma's tears became more frequent, and her outburst landed her in the final two at the elimination. But it was Simone's lack of confidence that was her undoing. Tonight, the photo shoot they've been dreading.
I'm sure you've all been wondering whether or not you're going to be doing a nude shoot, and the answer is yes.
4 girls remain. Who will be eliminated tonight?
Simone and I talked about it before, you know, we'd hate it if either of us had to leave each other. I mean, we knew it was coming, but we just weren't ready for it, sort of thing. Because it's so intense in here, you know, you get to know each other so well. And it feels like we've been mates forever. No, I'm going to miss her. Simone left me the funniest letter. She goes, do it for the black people. Glad she didn't leave me like a little emotional one, otherwise I would have cried my heart out again.
I'm hoping that everyone's not thinking, why did Simone go, why is Gemma here?
But I think I'm still just in shock.
I thought that Gemma would definitely go because she'd cried and had another breakdown.
I think that Gemma should have gone. Like, she's my mate, but she just maybe isn't strong enough for this.
Like, it suddenly hit me, oh my God, I could actually win this.
It's so strange, there only being 4 left, it's so quiet.
I'm sleeping with the enemy, basically, because... Well, I am, because they're in the same room as me.
One of 4 of us is going to be the top model, but all I can think is I hope it's not Sam.
The girl who's probably my main competitor, she's like completely emotionally broken down and she's having a really bad attitude and she's like arguing with the judges and arguing with like people that are involved with us and crying all the time, and so she's fucking herself.
Appearances can be deceiving. Today is all about you. Be ready to leave the house in 15 minutes.
Dudes, email! When we arrived at Zimmerman, I was just like, oh my God. You know, I love Zimmerman. And to meet the Zimmerman girls was just like, wow.
Okay, today's lesson is about style. You may think you know what you like to wear, but sometimes what you like and what suits you can be two vastly different things. And that's where the problems begin. So here today to help build your individual style are Australia's most talented fashionista sisters, Nicole and Simone Zimmerman. You've already worn some Zimmerman clothes in your shoot, so you already have something in common with Madonna, Elle and Kylie Minogue.
Hi girls, how are you today?
Okay, we've got 10 minutes and we want you guys to pick an outfit to express your own personal style, and we'll take a look and see how you went.
The clothes are so flash, and I never go to shops like that. I don't even look in them because I just know that they're too expensive.
Shannon is definitely a bit of a dag.
I love yellow this season, absolutely love it.
Sam spends a lot of money on her clothes.
Green's about last month, you know.
That's not a bad thing, like if I had money I'd do that as well, but yeah, I'm not as rich as her.
I like colour, something a little bit kind of slinky. Why not show the legs a bit? You know, as a model you've got to show your best parts. And I always love a blazer.
I'm just looking for something that I know that I could wear without it making me look fat around my behind.
I'm getting a bit bored with Gemma whinging about her body, and she's saying she has a fat ass, and she so doesn't, but yeah, it's just getting to the point where I just don't care anymore.
Okay girls, you've got about 5 minutes, you got to try them on.
I was very surprised by Gemma. I expected big things from her, and she kind of came out in this little yellow number after trying on about 30 clothes when we had a 10-minute time challenge.
Just have to be 1 second.
So I was a little kind of surprised by that. I expected more.
Okay guys, how you going? Okay Chloe?
I think that you've been
particularly safe with your choice of a black dress, which doesn't allow me, without knowing you, sort of see really any personal style. Your skin is amazing and your hair colouring and everything is great, and I think that we can probably do a better job working with that, because to me that's your assets. You still look nice. Shannon?
There's a lot of things that you could have picked that would have really shown your body. You've got great skin, you're a great figure, and you're really hiding it. You've got the most clothes on to anybody, basically.
I think you really need to
fix my hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's short today, I know. I'm really bad at looking after my hair. I'm crap at it, I know it.
You've picked a really sweet dress. It's not really showing, you know, your personal style. I think you probably need something with a bit
Just
more...
accentuate that slightly hippie sort of feel, rather than sort of going halfway and it kind of looks a bit uptight.
I think Gemma was kind of mortified that they didn't just love what she was wearing.
It sort of looks a little bit mumsy, or, yeah.
But I think there's plenty of things that we'll be able to work with you to get that you'll feel comfortable in.
Okay. She's just got to learn to take criticism a little bit more lightly.
Okay, well, basically, for a young girl, you're showing a lot of confidence. You've got a definite style.
Mixing the print with the stripes.
Yeah.
I could see that as they gave me more and more compliments, the look on her face was just dropping and dropping and dropping.
Mixing the print with the stripe, it also shows personal style because it's not safe. You know, if you came into a go-see for us wearing that, it's like, oh, okay, I mean, she's dressed up, but wow, she knows what she's doing.
I love it. I love shorts, and I love anything a little bit feminine with a bit of a flow. And
it really
well
suits you. I don't know that I would really change it.
I think, oh, God. I was like, ETA on the tears, 5 minutes. Anyone? Yes, 5 minutes. And lo and behold.
Okay. Right, go and get changed.
The Zimmerman sisters picked some clothes for us, what they thought we should be in.
Gemma was having a whinge about how she doesn't like pants, and she never usually wears pants. I think Shannon just told her to shut up because we were just sick of her going on all the time about things, and she started crying again. She made comments on my hips are too big to wear pants. She didn't like having to wear pink. She didn't like the top. Gemma isn't really picking up on what the judges are saying to her, and she should try and control her emotions, and yeah, they're just getting out of control at the moment.
Chloe.
We just really thought that you needed a bit of colour, you know, something that was a bit more of a fashion statement than just a simple black dress. And I think it is taking advantage of the things that are particularly great about you, being the skin and hair colouring. It definitely gives you a certain look.
They really showed her, look how amazing you can look at what you can choose. And I think she was really like, yeah, wow, hang on, okay, I can do this.
Shannon, again, it's a fairly simple dress, but it's about colour and it's an elegant shape, so it shows your figure and you look sophisticated, and
with the
colour
heels,
is beautiful.
It gives you a bit more maturity, a sort of more glamorous look.
I've decided, after seeing the Zimmerman chicks, that I'm going to make more of an effort.
Sam, so we thought we'd pick something completely different to what you had on before, so we picked a very colourful, feminine dress.
Or, you know, something that you can wear to a wedding or a function or whatever. Basically, it suits you really well. Okay, Gemma, we put you in pants, which isn't something that you're apparently comfortable in. Get used to, you know, feel for them, because pants look great on you, and you've definitely got the type of figure that suit a pant, and, you know, I think that you all look great. Hopefully this helps you with developing your own personal style.
Thank you. We stopped at a little cafe on Oxford Street. A few comments had been dropped about Gemma's eating habits.
Gemma, I think that's the biggest meal I've seen you eat ever. I have breakfast every morning. Like, I have a huge breakfast.
You know sultana bread?
I usually have a big bowl of it.
As things get tougher, the question of whether or not to push Gemma is definitely on my mind.
And then I usually can't be bothered to have a meal for the rest of the day, which ends up being bad because I eat chocolate.
Well, no, how much eggs? Until this week, I've probably never seen you eat. Except chocolate.
Sam, I do eat, and if you don't see me, well, that's just because you don't see me.
Like, we're not being mean, we're just like concerned that maybe she should eat some other stuff that way. Get more energy and stuff.
I do have the energy.
She wonders why she's tired and snappy and has insomnia, and, you know, so...
I'm the biggest girl here out of the 4 of us left. I'd be the skinniest if I didn't eat. And then you know that.
Well, you're not the skinniest, but you're not the biggest. Sorry to break it to you, love, but you're not.
I'm not fat. Don't say that word. No, I'm happy with my body. I know for modelling that you have to sort of be small. So, of course, I'm conscious about that. And when Shannon eventually gets out there into the real modelling world, she'll see why I'm worried about my hips.